Hi guys, the ABA mom back with another video. So today I thought I would talk about behaviors. Behaviors are super important because while we can teach kiddos in a naturalistic way during like play and those things, there are other things we have to teach that aren't always as fun, and our kiddos will engage in behaviors. And we have to get through those behaviors in order to get to the learning experience. And not only that, but kiddos engage in different behaviors through our day. And as parents, it would be nice to be able to overcome these behaviors just to make our lives easier, to make our family's lives easier, and our kiddos' life, and just work just better. So every behavior has a function, which means that there is like a meaning behind the behavior, pretty much. There are 4 scientific functions. These are not things that I've made up or like my personal opinions or belief. This is actual science. So there are 4 functions, and these are sensory, escape, attention, and tangible. So for when a kiddo is engaging in a behavior, in order to help overcome the behavior, or help whatever needs to be done with the behavior, you have to figure out the function. And once you figure out the function, you can go from there. So we'll start with sensory. So this could be like, for my kiddo, he likes to like play with food. He likes to hit his toy on things. He was pinching for a little while. Sensory is playing with water. The list, I could talk for hours and hours on each individual one and what they look like. The best way to deal with sensory behaviors is finding an alternative behavior, and also either how you react after the behavior or how you react before the behavior. There's 2 different strategies to that. If you need help specifically on that, definitely message me. I'm happy to help. So like for Riker with his pinching, he just likes that feeling of going like this. So he was like coming up pinching me, not realizing that it was hurting me. He just likes that feeling because he likes to like play with his hands. He's like a sensory person with his hands. So what I did is started having him do that with clothes on his body, blankets around. I showed him the part of my shirt that he can do that with. He's figured out that he actually likes to do that with tags as well. So that's how we were able to like overcome that. So each behavior will have a certain way to overcome that, or get through that, change it, whatever. So that's how we like modify that. So we went over sensory. Next, we're gonna go over attention. So all people will engage in certain behaviors for attention. Sometimes this can look like a child throwing a tantrum and making eye contact with you, like kind of like testing, like, what are you gonna do? What's your reaction gonna be? When I am cooking dinner or doing the dishes, Riker likes to come up and hit me in the back to get my attention. People engage in, even adults all the time engage in certain behaviors for attention. The way you can overcome this is by teaching them appropriate ways to get your attention. Like when you're throwing a tantrum, I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna engage with you. And once you're calm, I'm going to engage with you. I'm going to give you my attention. I'm going to, whatever you need, I'm here. Once you're calm and you're exhibiting appropriate behavior. As adults, we all know what appropriate behavior is supposed to look like. And we are here to teach our kids that, because we're not just, it's not natural. We're not just born knowing it. So this is something that we got to teach our kiddos, and but they have to be calm to have that learning experience. And I just like for Riker, like when he hits me, I will teach him, like, come and tap me and say, "Hey, Mom," or "Mom," or there's all kinds of ways. He was having a hard time engaging with his peers. And getting their attention, and was hitting for that. So what we taught is to wave, to give high fives, to show a toy. There's all kinds of different alternatives to gaining attention in a more appropriate, positive manner. So if you feel like your kiddo's engaging in some attention-seeking behaviors, and you don't know how to switch that around and make it a positive thing, just send me a private message and we can talk about that. So we talked about sensory, attention. Now we'll talk about escape. This is something, definitely another thing all kiddos really, really do. So like, you don't want to go to sleep, so you tell your parents, like, I need water, I need this. Some kiddos, like, especially younger ones, like, will just get up and run off if they don't want to do something. It is exactly it is exactly what it sounds like, is they're trying to escape the task at hand that they don't want to do. What I do for Riker is I try to find ways to make it more fun and applicable to his interests. And if I can't do that, then I'll give him candy or whatever kind of, or Play-Doh or whatever he enjoys that's going to make it worth it. Just like our boss is giving us a paycheck. Like, we all work for rewards, adults and children. So for tasks that they're trying to escape, I try to find ways to make it more fun, or I try to find a way to give them some kind of reward that's going to make them want to do it. Sometimes that takes showing them 2 or 3 different things. Like, earlier today we were trying to practice something, and Riker didn't want an Oreo, even though he literally is an Oreo, eats, breathes, sleeps Oreos. He didn't want an Oreo, so I grabbed a couple of chips down, and he was super motivated, like, just he wanted those chips, like, he was in the mood for that, and that's what it took. Another time has been bubbles. So we just kind of, like, I have my bag of tricks and treats that I have on hand, and we use those to help through the learning experiences that are unpreferred for him. Next, kids will engage in behaviors for tangible. If your kid can't communicate that they want that food, or you're just saying wait or hold on, they can engage in some behaviors. So there are definitely ways to get through this. We practice the wait. There's a video on that. We practice using our language, whether that's verbal or other ways, signing, pointing, like gestural pictures, just helping them communicate those needs. Communication is really going to help with all behaviors as well. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to message me. And I'm happy to help on any specific situations that you don't know what this behavior actually is. You can explain to me what it looks like, and I can help you. Or if you need, like, solutions, some problem solving, I'm here. If you need both, I'm here. If you just need to say hey, I needed some adult interaction, I'm also here for that, okay? So please feel free to reach out and message me. And I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during this time in quarantine. And I hope we all get our lives back here soon, because I would like to leave the house. And I miss the park probably as much as these kiddos do. So yeah, bye from me and Riker. Say bye-bye, guys.